Yo, what's going down, Commanders? I thought I'd make a little video on this agency building because I've been told some of the stuff in here don't make no sense anymore. So I'm just going to read through it all and go through it as step by step with you guys. And I'm going to pick what best suits my base, basically. I'm not going to pick, it might not be the same as what suits your base. So this one here is no brainer. I can put this one in because if I remember right on Smash's video, which if I can find it, guys, I will link it in the description below. That gives you a lot of information. On Smash's video, you can put two of any sort of defense, R&D. You can put two of any type in. So that one can go in no matter what because it's on its own in defense. And then when you move down to the R&D, let's see what this one says. So this one's adds 5% damage increase to defending units. Karl retreats to a lakeside cabin whenever she can. So that's a 5% increase to damage to units in your base. Don't matter what faction. Moving down, so I can only pick two of these ones here, the R&D section. If the Smash's video is still valid, I'm not sure if it's still how kicks I run this. I'm going to find out in a minute. So we move on. Increases war production by 5%. I'm not going to read through the story bit of it. It's no point. We're just interested in what the actual thing does or the person does. So this is an increase to war production speed. Moving on, adds 100% damage reduction to Sky Guard. I'm not really that interested in that one. That's from energy weapons. So lasers, anything like that. That one I probably won't be putting in. This one is probably the winner so far. Terry Mitchell's. Oh, sorry, it's Michael's. And then we got Solomon Hammond. Adds 40% damage resistance to advanced power plants. Probably not going to use that either. 40%. It sounds like a lot, but when you're getting hammered by a full tone, it's not a lot. Adds 10% damage resistance to walls. Again, that one doesn't. So it's definitely the top one, the war production. I'm going to have in my base. I can't, for some reason, I can't build these. I think I've got to place some and then rebuild, delete them and then rebuild. So far it's going to be this guy, Terry Mitchell's, for the war production. And between these two, I think, yeah, the Sky Guard, probably this one to walls, because I've got many walls. And this one, I've only got two advanced power plants. So it's probably that one and the top one. So far I've got Carol Hogan, Terry Mitchell's, and Ruth Bogard. And again, this one can be put in because it's on its own, or it's its own tab thing, as you can see. So if there was more than two in here, if there was three, I could only pick two of them. I think that's how the video went. So this one's adds 5% damage reduction to all operations buildings. It doesn't matter because I think I can just put that in my base anyway. So it's on its own. And again, this one is on its own operations. Dawn Slater. Enemy units within 300 range of power plants are slowed by 20%. Interesting. I don't think I've ever read these through, other than through the update notes. So again, I can put that in there, so I might as well put her in there no matter what. Diplomacy, and there's 4 of these. So Julian Brown. All Rangers defenders get 25% evasion chance. Sorry, guys. I don't think you have to be, the way that reads to me, you don't have to be Survivor's faction. It's just if you've got Survivor units in your base, they automatically apply the 25% evasion chance. I keep saying it, evasion chance. So that one, if you're using Survivors, I'm not. That's no good to me. I don't think many people are using it. And obviously you're not spawning Survivor units from your tactical backup bastion. So this one's probably no good if you haven't got no Rangers or Survivors, as I prefer to call them, in your base. I don't think I've got any. Let me just double check. No. I've got Corpus, Factionless, Sentinel, and Equinox. So there's definitely no Survivors in my base. So that one's no good. I can't remember what it was, that one. Brother Mesamuto. All Sentinels turrets gaining 25% damage output. This one works for me because I've got all my heavy turrets are Sentinel, I believe. Let me double check that. Where's my weapons lab? I'm sure that is a Sentinel's turret. I think that's how Kickstarter put it into the game. They ain't giving us any information. Let's see if I change turret. Actually give us any information. Nothing. I'm 99.9% sure that was put in as a Sentinel. The Firebrand was Sentinel, and the other one, this one, was a Survivors or Rangers. So I am Survivors, so that makes sense to me to put that one in out of the two so far. That's this one so far. All Corpus Defenders gain a 15% damage output, and that's Mr. Barkley. I've got one Corpus unit, and that is the Pegasus. Might come in handy with the Pegasus. I don't know. 15% is isn't a short bit of change if you look at the grander scheme of things. 15% is okay. So that's the Corpus, and I've got 1/7 Omar. All Equinox Defender gain a 15% damage output. That's between this and that for me. I'm definitely picking this one, Brother Mr. Masamuto, for 100%. This one's nothing to do with what I've got in my base. And it's between that one and that one, which unit I want to give the 15% damage increase to. Either Marina. See, if I had Marina and a couple of Moonskaters in my base, this one would be more appealing. But I haven't. I've only got Marina in there. I think it's that one. I'm going to go with Mr. Barkley. But I may have got that one wrong, guys. I'm not sitting here saying that's right. So let's put Mr. Barkley in. And then I'm going to go with the 25% damage for... I can't build it. Why can't I build these? I'm just going to place that and delete it. See if it allows me to build something. Scrap building. I think when you buy them, they automatically build. Yeah. Now I can use the resources. So this one's a 25% damage output for Sentinel's turrets. I'm going to use that one. Put it somewhere. Then I don't think I can. Oh, hang on. No, I can't place it. Bollocks. So I've got to delete one of them now. This is where people are getting confused. Because if I didn't delete that, I wouldn't be able to place that and then delete that to then rebuild the one that I actually want. And I think it was that one. And then be able to then build the next one, which will be, I believe I can just place that in there anyway. Maybe wrong. And the same with the next one up as well. I can just place her, I think it's him. Yeah, I think I can just place that one in my base because it's one of one. As I say, I'll try to find Smash's video and I'll put it in the description. This is kind of a little bit more in depth. And then I've got to pick one of these four. I've got that one, I got that one. Oh, sorry, two of these four. I can't remember which one I wanted. Increases war production speed by 5%. I'm not interested in the Sky. 100% damage to the Sky Guard. Power plants. Yeah, it's the top one. So 5% war production. Somewhere. And then it's the last one, I think, for walls. Adds 10% damage resistance to walls. Don't know if I'm placing these tactically enough, but I'm just getting them in the base for now. Right, and that means that's two of them picked, and then I can get that last one. Adds a 5% increase. No, I can't. It won't let me build it. So it looks like it's a grand total of 5 you can place in your base. I'm going to remove that last one I put in. I think it was roof. Because again, walls are... No, it was Dawn Slater. No, it weren't. Skip too far. Yeah, Ruth Bogard. I'm going to skip that one. Scrap that one, sorry. So it looks like a total of 5 can be placed in that, but no, I still can't use the resources. I can't place that one in my base at all. I can still build. Why can't I build that one? Don't even one coin it. I'm a little bit lost here because that should go in because it's on its own tab. Don't say I've got to delete all these and go through it again. I know what I want now, so it's not. Right, so I've got to build that top one first. No, it just won't let me build it at all. Refresh. Does it mean I don't own it? I'm pretty sure I bought them all. Me Academy. What it's called now. This building's maxed. It just won't let me build it unless I've got it in the base already. Don't say I've got it in the base already and I've just deleted them for no reason. Marcus Pearson. Karl Hogan I'm looking for. Let me delete that one as well. Sorry, this video's dragging on a lot longer than... There he is, like I can see him. It was Karl Hogan, wasn't it? I've got it in the base already, my mistake. Right, so I'm going to go with the 15% damage output for Corpus. I'm going to place that. It was hidden, it was stashed behind a building. I can pick 2 of these, so that's that one. And I think Misamuto for the Sentinels turrets. Don't forget, you can build, get more Sentinels turrets in if you change the, not the platform, change the turrets on these, and you can use, that's Corpus, that's Survivors, these 2 are Sentinels. And that one actually gives, the Grav Pulse gives out a good bit of DPS, but it's sort of it's like a scatter shot. It says it in its name. So it don't necessarily hit the target, but you can use them to get more. Right, so I've got the 2. Yeah, I've got them 2 in. Use resources and place that one. Again, it's the same thing with this. It's on its own, so I can use resources and place. And then I think we're close to being done. Then what did I pick here? The damage output, definitely. Whether it's 1% or 5, it don't matter. More damage is better. And again, I want to put it somewhere, not necessarily right on the outside of the base, but tactically within the base. Back there, that'll do. And then one more from this slot. I think I picked roof on it. Yeah, the damage resistance to walls. And that should be all I can put in my base now. Because I've got him in there, 2 of these, R&D. I can build one more, but I wouldn't build it, guys, because you'll have to delete one, place one, then delete that, and then if Kixeye do bring out a new one next event, you're going to have to rebuild that. So don't build another one just yet. Keep it as it is. Don't have one built. So when you do get the event done, you can then, depending on where it slots into this this tab system, you should be able to place it into your base. But there you go, guys. I thought I'd give you a little bit more in-depth on the way that works. It's not necessarily you need to be Survivor's faction or Sentinel's faction. It just gives them units a buff. So you don't need to be that faction. That makes more sense to me than what a couple of people have said to me in PM. Take care, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.